out of the gate after a very nice CT side on overpass.
Yeah, I think if you're Cloud9, you knew this was appearing in this series. You knew it was coming up in the BO5, and you knew it was likely coming up straight away. Rain at the top of Banana, naded down Cloud9. Now what they want to do in this pistol, they're coming through this smoke right in the face, but Rain and Twist send them packing. Get out of B, Cloud9 reduced to bags of flesh here. It's just Hobbit and NaVi in the 2v5. And Rops is holding on to bottom Banana. There's not a way out in sight for Cloud9.
Carrigan as well. Heavy-handed as the first shot connects. It's all on Hobbit. Just a formality to finish this one off. And that's it. FaZe with the opening pistol.
Dominant as well. Even Rops holding back on the flank in no hurry to end that round.
It's clear Cloud9 had an idea, had a game plan coming into how they wanted to approach this T-side pistol, right? Rushing through that top monster smoke out of the gate is not orthodox. It's not a common call, but they give it a go. And it felt like FaZe somehow got ahead of that one there. They started with a triple B stack. They had Rops getting aggressive all the way through mid. They had Cloud9's number.
It's always statistically been a very weak map for this in-game leader. And, it's a sad reality when they're already a map down, and he certainly had troubles in that first. Rain running down Banana, and Axel covers his captain.
Oh, and he's speeding things up as well. Isn't content with just one, doubles down for the second frag, sets their path in towards B. Twist arrives on the scene with a cheeky HE, and that is a cyclone. Blows Axile out of the server, Buster for the trade back as he goes down in Boiler.
Careful now, FaZe. They're coming back into this round. That's another grenade. NaVi walked in. If he didn't move, he would have lived. He was in the corner. He was covered. He steps into the HE grenade, and now Hobbit is thrown into a clutch. 1v and a bit of a Kevlar here as they go into a very dry round.
Oh! What a way to open. Can he do it again? Can anyone do that again? Shiro tries. Axile's turn now. Oh, that was close. Double molly. Lovely reply, lovely response, and they even go peeking behind it. They're trying to control the narrative of Banana. They're trying to hold on to this ground, but eventually have to concede. They don't want to risk feeding these pistols at Banana anymore. And so Cloud9, they're feeling good that that kill goes untraded, right? There was protocols in place to try and make life hard for the Banana take. But they've been able to keep this one flawless so far. There's going to be a bit of mid-round aggression. Flash in a mid. Buster is so blind. Could get taken out of the round, and he will. But NaVi with the reply keeps the advantage in favor of Cloud9. Nothing is certain yet for FaZe.
Did they nade that gun down? Because the kit went flying. Where did the weapon move to? Cloud9 don't have it yet. They're trying to pick it out of mid. Twist attempting to cover. Brokey moves back. He's on his own, and he's got to worry about apps as well. Twist is in a predicament. Brokey swings out. That's good timing on the fight. It draws their attention the wrong way, but Twist whiffs his shot. He has to find this one. He will. Pistols out, spraying away with the Julies, and he tears through more. Just Axel finishing what he started.
Has an AK now, though. Weapon of choice. One man in the sight. Brokey swings out atop the boxes, atop his tower. And so FaZe don't let the pistols break through. They were on the back foot throughout the most of that round, and they do well to regain control. They breathe a collective sigh of relief that that one doesn't come through with the low buy. But if you want to look at silver linings here for Cloud9, they at least make that round costly. They do a lot of damage when all is said and done. Not quite teeing FaZe. Brokey's fired off, but Rops goes pushing. Ooh, he knows this kill is right there. And Hobbit just dodges the nade. Lives to fight another day. Hobbit, the one man that gets away in this round. Bit of damage done to Shiro. Everyone's been peppered up.
Well, at least keep him on the AWP, right? He doesn't need to swap off now. He's got his own problems to deal with. The double lap setup will collapse for FaZe and go back to short side. I like these plays as well. You've got the AWP looking like it's the only player under the balcony, so Rops will never be expected. The danger is his barrel sticking out when he checks apartments. Cloud9 smoke long, and they're coming through.
They're walking into the meat grinder. The heat starting to cause them to use their utility to buy themselves a bit of time, re-defend themselves. Down to about 40 seconds on the clock. Cloud9 all there like a pack of hyenas ready to pounce into the action. The Molotov denying more time off the clock. You're not going to have long left to go for this.
25.
On Overpass, they were playing a lot of these rounds down at the buzzer, down to the wire, leaving no room for error, and this round is no exception here. They need to stick the landing on this one. They've not given themselves a big grace period. They need the openers, and they need them now. Rop's down in the pit, not giving fights away, trying to play in tandem with Brokey, and they've robbed this round. You can't win this, Cloud9. They're trying to get the bomb planted. They will get the numbers plugged in, but Shiro is overrun. And Brokey, the human turret, just moving around inside of the site, taking fight after fight with that AWP.
What a nightmarish round for Cloud9. I mean, they had everything for them. Twist even pre-rotated out because it was so late to take brackets in middle at 25 seconds. He thought no way they'd be going through an AX. Like, they had so much room to meander through, and Brokey somehow dodges death 1,000 times in the smoke, picks 3 players out. And I don't even know how C9 planted that bomb there, but they'll take the bonus cash. It's going to enable
degree of confidence and commitment. Full faith that they've got the read, that they've won these fights before they even happen. And it's very, very hard to play against a FaZe Clan that's looking and feeling like this.
The adjustment is well-timed as well. We've got 2 eyes on apartments. Mid seems clear. Rops just flash-peeked it, so they know what's coming. He will fall immediately, though. It's again up to the turret.
Oh, is he up for the task once more? He's got support this time. Twists and Brokey won't let you in. The apps play falls apart. Hobbit still trying to get down into the pit. Will make it in, but now he's trapped here with the bomb. There's no longer a path out. Hobbit is fighting every step of the way. One X Factor could be Shiro, right? They don't know about him. They don't know where this second man's gotten to, and Hobbit wins one of these fights. This guy was pivotal on Overpass. The experience was really shining through. Hobbit felt like he was down to clown with the best of them. And now with Shiro moving in the short side. Hobbit still making contact, forces a wide swing! And this is happening unless Brokey can put a stop to it. Shots are missing. With each shot that sails past them, they're getting closer. There's one! The USP dinks. It's down to this. 20 seconds. And over the top, the round is denied! Brokey with the clutch!
How does he keep doing it? Back-to-back triple kills at the back of the A site, and he didn't have a shot left in that AWP. Beats Shiro to the punch with the pistol.
And Brokey's the kind of guy that keeps everything bottled up, but you know he's feeling good right now. You know he's feeling good. More than content. There's even a little smile nearly crawling across his face right now. And the rest of the team, they're all thriving upon the energy. They're all thriving upon that round. They felt like that one was getting away from them. That would have been a 2v4 going back the other way. And Brokey stands tall and delivers.
Cloud9.
He doesn't even have the AWP by his side. He had to close that with the pistol.
And beating Shiro in the clutch as well. I mean, this is the clutch kid of Cloud9. The AWP head-to-head battle. You could even...
Go for the fast play. Tech9's causing trouble. Brokey with an uncharacteristic miss, but a very quick follow-up onto the back. Anthony drops him, and they've got the info about the CT push out. He'll set himself up for a second as well. And Axar with a tech. Is there really much you can do?
I don't think they know he's here. They don't know. They try to clear it. Twist gives it a look.
Yeah.
That's given Axar the gun. It's armed him. But there is the immortal Brokey at 11-0, waiting in library. Carrigan is closing the net over Cloud9. This bomb is on an island. This bomb is alone. And if it's lost over at long, the round might follow with it. Rops here to close and finish.
Carrigan with nades for later. Cloud9 given an ounce of respect as they work up Banana. We're going to have a 1v1 here. Axel gets mollied all the way back. He won't dodge the HEs or the spam. It's NaVi getting picked from the backside. Rain with a huge opening kill. We're seeing a lot of A1Ss, you can tell right now for FaZe. I mean, the numbers in Pro League so far are 14% of the kills are with the A1S, 9% with the A4. So it's not really close. For a moment, the A4 did take a bit of real estate, but those A1Ss just feel so tasty. Rain shows us why. 2 opening kills, and FaZe sit comfortably with their advantage.
And, you know, when we had Yanko on here last map, he said, you know, Grand Final CS plays a little differently, right?
And we've seen that for Rain.
And we've seen that, and I think, you know, FaZe Clan, they're very, very content at playing this brand of Counter-Strike. They always thrive in these positions. Rops is not supposed to survive that journey, but he does. And he does more than just survive. He thrives in middle, gets out with a frag, leaves this on just 2 for Cloud9. Shiro and Hobbit between them, they've had clutches. These two are clutch players. You're asking a hell of a lot of them, though. Hobbit's found another. Trying to thin the herd for the B play, creeping under the boost. He will check for it, and so Hobbit adds another to the tally, but he's flying solo. He loses Shiro in the cross. Hobbit has got to do this alone. And with one man up close, they could deny this. Tap on the bomb, he's waiting for a reaction. Nails it, but Brokey follows up. And Brokey is still flawless, adding another clutch to his name.
Good patience for Rops as well, right? He does get picked swinging, but he could have chased that plant with 10 seconds and put Brokey in quite an awkward clutch up. Instead, Brokey knows he has the room to swing off of the AWP shot. Hobbit's gun is down, and Brokey keeps it going for FaZe. 12-0, 8-0 for FaZe as a whole. And Cloud9 silent on this T side. Axel likely late flashing. Just a mid-smoke to keep FaZe's eyes on this one, but it's really Apartments where the bulk's coming through. They're jumping out of the pit. Rops, he's going to stop from the short side. This position is name drops right now. He owns this area. Cloud9 can't get him out.
Rops has delivered miracles from this spot in times gone by. In this round, this was like a walk in the park for him. They barely make it difficult. Axel with one.
Finally.
Nice Tech 9 tap, but that's the end of the line. A quick trade out of FaZe Clan. 9-0. This is more than a statement in a game where you still have some. In spite of bringing it down to the wire, you haven't found that one round yet to break through, to break the money, to give yourself a bit of a streak.
Yeah.
They finally have an advantage now, a 5v4 that goes untraded, that FaZe have no say in. And so this is the round where they have to finally do it. It's now or never.
Yeah, Brokey's won 2 1v1s alone, but now he is alone on the long side, and Cloud9 might completely bypass him. The smokes at least render this AWP useless. Spam will be unnecessary. He goes through the utility and tries to fight for the site. They're burning through the Molotov, and he will only get one. Great spacing for Cloud9 to trade that kill, and FaZe, with the game they're having, they may as well go for it.
They're gonna. Shiro, though, he's going off with the scope. Finally, the assassin gets an opportunity to punish. Carrigan dropped. Axile on the connection. Takes down Twist, and it's just Rob left.
Yeah, and when Shiro sees him, he knows they've won the round. He has the bomb on his back. He up and leaves. Doesn't want to hang around and fight this. That's been tossed to Buster, who's moving in to try and remove this gun.
Cloud9 now need to close the gap. They now need something here, because again, I'm going to bring ourselves back to the idea that Cloud9 picked T-side, right? This map is 50-50 right now, but not against FaZe. Without a doubt, looking like the best Inferno team in the world at the moment. And Cloud9 coming to regret their decision. Will have to draw this CT-sided comeback, but it will matter not if this is just a flash in the pan. The opportunity for 6. Rops will be able to save, it seems.
Cloud9 are under no illusion how important that round is, though. They even dedicated a couple of bodies to try looking for that M4, knowing that, you know, they still have to worry about running into the AWP, the util, everything in this round, but it's their future that they're focusing on right now. You can't live in the present with one round of your name. They're thinking about how, if they can chain a couple together here, suddenly they're closing the gap. Suddenly they're grinding away back. Well, here, that's already not obtainable for Cloud9. And they lose a man through the smoke, mauled by Rain at the top of Banana.
He's alone the whole time as well. There's no support, there's no assistance. Carrigan's only just coming in on rotation. Rain needs no help.
Nade brings them down so low, and Rain is tearing Cloud9 apart. The clouds disperse, give way to Rain. And FaZe reaping the rewards of a good harvest here, man. 4v2 up. Feeling invincible. They split the defense 2-2. And so maybe this gives Cloud9 a chance. That is a flashbang that tees up Buster. Buster, his first 2 kills in this map are critically important. It's opened up a path to the plant, a path to the 2v2. And FaZe are so far away.
Are they going to even consider it? I mean, the money's on the line here. They might actually have to save in a 2v2 from position alone. Buster has brought Cloud9 back from the brink of defeat. And it's not just the fact that they find 2 rounds. It's the continuous rounds for Cloud9, maintaining some economy. And I'm saying this under the presumption that FaZe save. Karrigan's getting curious, but it does certainly seem that way. Could they attempt a last-second clutch, or will it not be considered? That seems to be C9 on the board again, avoiding reset.
And that could just be the round you need for Cloud9 as well. A bit of energy back in the camp. Buster making a play like that. Suddenly things don't seem as bad. You see that you have a path to get back into the game, but you need so much more on this T side still.
And while Brokey finally broke his flawless streak, Buster gets on the board for the first time all map. There's the bomb. I say they avoid reset, they get awfully close. No surviving players. FaZe Clan don't even need to put the pressure on to take those guns away. And right now we're at the tipping point. We're at the part of the match where we decide if this is going to be a dominant grand final. That wall smoke is perfect for him as well, right? Because it implies they're taking CT, but FaZe now know that's not the case. Exile spotted in the corner. Brokey doesn't buy it. He's carrying the CT wrap.
Yeah, Cloud9 just sort of seesawing right now, right? Trying to manipulate these rotates a little bit. They know that even though the AWP's in play, right, the rest of the FaZe buy isn't too pretty. And so there is extra pressure on these CTs to be in the right place. This is nice from FaZe though, right? They try to make up for that. They try to bridge that gap with information. They just flash popped into the apartments, and when they see that it's clear, they feel content enough to bring Brokey back. He's gonna get here at the perfect time because Cloud9 are coming his way.
Final 20 seconds. Waiting for the call to go in. Twists up on top with the CZ. Hits one. There's the second as well. Shiro now diving through the smoke. Buster with the headshot onto Rain. He's got to do something insane, but he can't. There's no chance. They're getting spammed to bits. He'll be taken down in the back line, and it's all gone.
Torn limb from limb. And the CZ does it. It's not the rifles. It's only just the AWP. Brokey with a double. Twist the same vein. And Cloud9 go into the belly of the beast. Resolved by the stomach acid.
That hurts for Cloud9. Nothing's going to hurt like that, man. You chain 2 rounds together. You're starting to believe that you can build back into this game. And then with nothing, with the AWP getting involved, with a CZ, a round is stolen away. Win if you were Cloud9, and with that one going against you, they might be ruined for the rest of this half. FaZe are brimming with confidence. Rops swinging mid, wins a fight, and he's even going back in for more.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team full of confidence, a team full of superstars right now. FaZe winning every fight in every location. Look at the other side, though. We talk about FaZe as superstars, and they rightly are, but Cloud9, these are players who have been in the top 5 for years. In Shiro and Axel, when we needed them the most, they're going cold and quiet into this good night. And FaZe might take another 5 alive round.
And man, like, here's the thing, right? You know, we say FaZe, they're great at playing this brand of CS in the grand finals. You can see why FaZe, for guys like Karrigan in particular, he's kind of had a bit of a tumultuous history in grand finals appearances, right? Always up for the task of challenging, but only recently did the narrative change to him claiming titles, trophies, crowns even.
Yeah, I think that's...
And, you know, I think it's in all that experience. That's what kind of made him he is a bit of a master of applying that pressure liberally nowadays to his opponents. They're trying to full disrespect Cloud9. They're trying to keep them doubting every move they make. The later into these rounds that Cloud9 are playing, The more 20-second pushes that FaZe can force out of them, the more hopeless a task this feels for Cloud9, and the better FaZe feel.
And Robs has just been hyper-aggressive all series, even in this round, fighting deep mid in a 4-on-5. FaZe know the need to pull back disadvantages there, but they're running out of apartments. Robs out of ammo, has to swap to the pistol. Brokey gets pushed out of the site, and it might be a prerequisite to a save. Cloud9 have done what they must to stay above water. Brokey hangs around though, and I think FaZe have just done the maths. They're going into the last round. They may as well try.
Oh, Brokey hits the first into Hobbit. navi with the trade. Now he's a big piece of the puzzle. They know where he is. They've got to isolate him. Twists is able to do that. Time big issue though. You do have the kits. You've got a little bit of utility as well. The Molotov and the HE.
This could get weird. Axel's realizing I have to come back. He's moving back around now. Util going in. They're trying to trap as many in with the bomb as they can, and they've managed that at least. Shiro dead. They're moving into the site. They can't win the round. The time has already expired. They're going to get out with a handful of the kills and even live on that AWP.
Yeah, there's no pressure for FaZe in that one. It would be nice to see them go a little bit earlier, right? They could have actually won that, as we saw with Axel so far away, and some nice shooting for Twist. But as you said, keeping that money as low as possible, because FaZe can buy up no matter the situation, no matter the casualties, into round number 15. And how are we already there at the halfway point? I imagine we're probably over it already, as FaZe have...
And so he knows he's kind of missed the timing on that one bit of vulnerability in top mid. Retake Util into the top of Banana. FaZe not giving anything over for free, but there's the reply from Cloud9. Just going tit for tat with the Util for this Banana control. Brokey is here, and Rain is fed to the Wolves. Cloud9, they're shooting for the stars. They're aiming for 4 at the end of this T side. But they can't get away from Carrigan. He keeps the pressure on. Now FaZe start to leave B. They just saw Cloud9 trying to get out of Banana, and so it's all become clear to him now.
Put the brakes on at brackets, using the last of the util to clear the angle. Twist, talking of which, loses out on the fight. But Rops, he's in graveyard. Man could be the harbinger of death, but he goes straight down. Buster ruining his day. navi with the backup onto Brokey, and there is nothing. It's all on Carrigan, a 1v3.
He's going to attempt this round 15. He's going for it. Looking for a way in, but with 3 players in the site, all swinging together, sure, he's going to win that first engagement, but now they can play a trade game. Man all the way back in apartments, as well as the safety net there to take it over the line, even if Carrigan finds a third in the round. Up close, feet might be spotted, and he's ready for that! navi's fed him another, and the bomb's not an apartments plant. He taps on it. It's going to be a wide swing out of Buster if he wants to check this, and swinging it wide.
Side of Inferno, and they're ready to finish the job.
Yeah, with the release of CS2 right around the corner, right? The chapter of Global Offensive is closing. The chance to pick up and really cement your legacy for guys like Carrigan is running out. The time for that is running out, but he could look to complete the final kind of major achievement for this guy at the end of this grand final. FaZe are already a map up. They've stormed through this first half, and now they go 5v4 up to open up their T-side pistol.
It's the Rops effect, man. I feel like he's had so much impact over T-side openings in this game, and especially on Overpass, one of the lowest attempted T-side opening kill players in Counter-Strike at the top level. But this series is different. This series is for FaZe.
This round needs to be a FaZe pistol if they want to get themselves even further ahead. Shiro dead as his head gets lopped off. B site crumbles to dust, and Rain lurks, waiting towards brackets. Glock primed and ready, information being gathered. He could cauterize the bleeding. It's CT! Oh, that is despicable! And he wants more as well.
Oh, wow. I mean, dude, like, I don't know, Cloud9 are ready for that. They've clearly done their research. They know that having a little lurk out of someone like Rain isn't uncommon. They were holding for that exact play, that exact move, and not even that's enough. They baited Rain into a peek where Buster was on the angle, waiting for it, and Rain picks up both those players. Axar's going to get out with the dual Berettas and armor, maybe, but even then, what does that mean? These are a nice couple of kills to close the round, but it's not saving you from that harsh reality that FaZe are up on a 12, and if they stick the landing on these conversions, they're only, you know, one rifle round away from victory. They're only one rifle round away from a 2-0 in the BO5 Grand Finals, one map away from that title and the Intel Grand Slam.
If they stick the landing, and that's the big if right now. I'm going to give Cloud or a quick map. FaZe taking middle, and they might run into the long stack.
Yeah, Cloud9 are getting what they wanted. They're getting what they wanted, and they will make it work. Axar with this FAMAS still holds on. That's one mag and 3 kills from it. He's given Cloud9 a leg to stand on in this force buy. Now it's down to the rest of the squad. Can they finish what Axar's worked so hard to put in motion? NaVi retrieves one of these AKs, currently 5 kills deep in the game. Axar still rocking the FAMAS. They're both over towards long while Hobbit is moving up through the apartments on a bit of a backstab here. Timing's going to be everything. They've got to get switched on. They've got to get activated at the same time. And these peaks are not together, not in tandem. The crossfires are set up. Rops wins that one.
Ace.
Down to the 1v1. Axel on for the ace, but he can't find it.
One more bullet, man. He had 3 in the mag. One more bullet to Brokey, and that's an ace for Axile.
This is not, you know, it was an insane round from Axel. He does all he can. 4 kills. It's going to really hurt that that one goes against him. But I think it's really worth mentioning here that that is another round that Brokey wins in these clutch moments where he has to step up and stop someone else who is midway through their role, who is really hitting their stride, and he rises to the occasion every damn time.
And that's what we knew about Brokey, right? When he joined this team, he was the X Factor. He was the clutch player, good with pistols.
Again, focus set back on middle. Smoke wall goes up, Shiro fires off the warning shots. The bells are ringing, the information given out. Axar, the heavy-handed man for Cloud9, lurking in the back of the pit. Will he be tested here? Buster taking the full frontal contact. Hobbit with a swing in the back. Butchers Brokey looking for more. There's the headshot onto a twist. Axar flicks up, and it's all going wrong for FaZe. Carrigan with the Mac 10. Can he be the Mac Daddy? He's got the backup from Rain. They turn it into a 2 versus 3. Axile looking for the pickup now. He's waiting for this one.
They could leave. They could reset. They're holding on for a repeat, for a swing, for a mistake, and Cloud9 might give it to them. Nice spot for Axel. Second kill of the round. And Rain, they just saw depart the short side. Where's he rerouted? Cloud9 stay grouped for now. They won't gamble. Shiro starts to lean away. That's going to give Rain the chance to isolate. No. He might be caught, but he just creeps out into the safety. I want to see Rain go for this. I don't want to see a save with 20 seconds, but he's playing those percentages and playing the long game. That's a surprise. FaZe had the money for this one, but Rain throws in the towel.
Yeah, like you say, just playing the numbers on this, right? It's 14-5. You can afford to forego a round here and there. That one, you just didn't like what you saw, right? There was Hobbit pushing the long smoke, Axar down in the pit, getting away with murder. And so, you know, they just try to run it back again. They don't want to let that one round get to them. Rain went about it in a way that if he was given a fight quickly, if he caught someone pushing down middle, he still could have tried to attempt that round. But it felt like his mind was always made up. And the moment they didn't face him, the moment they didn't fight him, that save was called.
With the smoker Molotov, if FaZe get it in, you would expect that. Brokey has his towards B. He's going to use it for the corner instead. Assure that FaZe can get this car control. Trades of util. Cloud9 keep them honest. Great grenade. This is just going to be a standard round for FaZe.
Oh, Hobbit's re-aggressing, flashed in. This is one of the things that's beautiful about this guy, right? Even when everyone else gets a little bit shaky, when guys like Shiro, who's normally just unreal, isn't feeling it, Hobbit never feels that same degree of pressure, right? He's been in moments like this before. This guy's got a major. And so he's always down to play the same. He knows when someone needs to be a bit of a playmaker. He gets flashed in for those fights. And FaZe is saving. Once again, similar look to that last round. You just don't like the setup. You tried your hand at the opening move. It doesn't pan out. And so you've got enough rounds to wait. Cloud9 are starting to amass a bit of a CT side though, right? And this is a flawless round. What this means now for FaZe is that winning one no longer breaks the money. That would have always been like the dream scenario to win this game, would be winning this round, ruining the economy of Cloud. Angle being taken a little more aggressively as Hobbit over towards Long, and that's not where FaZe are occupying. So as they tee themselves up for this B play, the one thing they've got going their way here for FaZe is these rotates are a long way out, and both players are entrenched at the back of the site. So they've got them pinned in, they've got them stuck on these angles, and with Shiro whiffing that shot, Carrigan pushing through the spawn, you needed a multi-kill out of NaVi. With that not getting provided, this round is done. FaZe had next to nothing coming in. They had the couple of saved guns, the 3 players that made it out of that last round, a limited pool of utility on a couple of Tech9 players, and they finish this. They get to 15 on the back of a standard B play. That is going to hurt. Shiro and NaVi, they were both in the spots that had to provide, and they couldn't find a thing.
Yeah, part of you looks at the scoreboard and just sees the 2 B players are having a poor map, and you just go, yeah, let's abuse that. And Shiro, I mean, he couldn't even do anything there, could he? He had one chance to hit a headshot on the AWP on a very difficult angle. FaZe flashed him off to perfection. A very loose B hit, but Carrigan's just running in, smoke in hand, and look at how far. What a statement this would be for FaZe as well, after we talked about the previous BO3s that Cloud9 have beaten them in back-to-back quarterfinals. FaZe, when it matters most, when it's all on the line, they're here to get their revenge. Cloud9 delayed an Intel Grand Slam pickup for FaZe. They could have got it in Dallas. Or FaZe have got them right where they want. No.
That is crazy from Axel. He hangs around in the molly, burns down low. And dude, your heart has to go out to this guy. He's been trying so hard to keep Cloud9 in this. Him and Hobbit are the biggest reasons why they even have rounds to their name right now. Both players to get a kill in this round.
No way.
And FaZe are going to call the save again.
Again? At a minute? I mean, they know they have the opportunity.
But I mean, I think it's so beautiful, really. I think it's a very beautiful way of trying to close this game. Like, sure, you could attempt this, you could try, and you might even win it with how a lot of these clutch rounds have gone. But, you know, why take that risk? Why kind of leave yourself strapped for buy rounds when you know, especially on Inferno, some rounds are won on the basis of just one player landing something gnarly, maybe with a sick flash to set you up at top banana. You run up, you squeak your way to a kill, and then the momentum carries you through that round on numbers alone.
And FaZe know that round is inevitable. They know it's coming.
Exactly. And so why try to force it? You know, why go for it when you're in this so far less than ideal spot? You've got all the time in the world as far as FaZe are concerned.
It really is a sign of the meta we're in right now. But yeah, you can't argue with the results. FaZe play it as safe as they want and as safe as they can. And even cycling flashes out of spawn as well. Here we go. Another go at it. Another run for FaZe. Cloud9 call for support in banana. Hobbit answers the call.
Wow, they're going to try their hand at another opening move. Oh, Axel getting aggressive. I tell you what, though, if he falls, that is the 5-man 5v4 that FaZe have been looking for. This could be the opener. This could be the chance that they've been holding out for in this game. He's holding the lower push. Rob's dead. Shiro finally coming through with a bit of impact as well.
They're not playing like it's 15-7, I'll say that much. And FaZe again reset back in spawn. They'll have to hang around a little bit because Cloud9 have so much control. FaZe know they'll get punished here. Cloud9 can afford to hunt the guns. So they will have to fight their way out of this 2v5. But hey, that's how it starts. Let's see if Cloud9 give them away.
The timing on it all as well. NaVi with a headshot onto Carrigan. One of the guns gone, broke. He just looking to save the AWP. What's he cooking in the kitchen?
Game time.
He's so boxed in. It's going to be impressive if he gets out with this AWP, because there is not a world where he's supposed to. Oh, knife pulled! And there it is. Now I'm building back into this, or can FaZe stop them in their tracks?
They got people behind them. Last time we saw a crowd favor Cloud9, they took it all the way back in NA. But still we sit with 6 opportunities for FaZe to close, and they've not been hurried in these T-side rounds either. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a marathon after
Yeah,
all.
this one could get weird though, right? C9 has stacked triple B, Axile here, but he doesn't have any util, so his teammates have to set him up. His teammate,
Nice
that one
flash.
man, has to give him the flashes, and Buster will provide. Gets the opening kill, reroutes back into the site, but he won't survive much longer.
Oh dear.
Hobbit is spammed out.
Buster.
This could get away from them. Buster dead down in the pit. And Cloud9, it's onto a retake. Shiro and NaVi, they've been struggling all map long, and they are the last hope for Cloud9 on Inferno.
Safe part as well. FaZe are playing no games. They put it inside of the site. They don't want any lurkers catching them off. And now Cloud9, with their two struggling players, must fight back against the odds. Molly's over the top. The double site setup is lovely for FaZe. Time is ticking. Cloud9 must go.
They need this opener. They need to win this first fight. Shiro tapping into the pit. Won't get given this one again. They can win it to time now.
Oh,
NaVi up
desperate.
through short, trying to get in, but